In today's video, we are going to learn how to create this Glassmorphism sign up form using HTML and CSS, and it also has this cool transition effect. Now, it is also mobile responsive as well. Now, let's view the responsiveness. Right click, then click on inspect in order to see the responsiveness. Can you see that it is mobile responsive? This is how it's going to look like on mobile devices. This is how it's going to look like on tablet devices. This is how it is going to look like on desktop devices. So let's get started so that you can learn how to get it done. In order to get started, I wanted to rename my document. After that, I'm going to link the CSS to the HTML. Then I'm going to give it some basic markup. Firstly, I'm going to give it a div class of sign up form. Write dot sign up form. Press enter on your keyboard. Then in the div class, I'm going to give it a semantic tag of form. Then I'm going to write input. So the input type is going to be email. Then the name is going to be email as well. And the placeholder is going to be enter your email. Then it's going to be required. Then I'm going to copy this input tag, press shift alt and the down arrow key in order to duplicate it. So then I'm going to change this one to password. Then the name is going to be password as well, while the placeholder is going to be enter your password. Then it's going to be required as well. I'm going to give it an h2 tag. So I'm going to type in sign up form, all caps. So I'm going to type in sign up form. Can you see it is now appearing on the page? So after that, I'll come to this section, then give it a button. Then the call to action in the button is going to be sign up. So I'm going to give it a button class of btn. So then after the form, I need a paragraph tag. So I'm going to write p. So in the paragraph tag, I'm going to write something like this. Then question mark, space. Then I'm going to give it an anchor tag. That will be the link. The meaning of this section is if the person have an account, the person will be able to sign in here. But if he doesn't have an account, the person will be able to sign up. Now we are done with the basic structure. Now let's move to the styling. Firstly, I'm going to remove the default padding and margin. So I'm going to write margin is going to be 0. Padding also is going to be 0. Box sizing is going to be border box. And the font family is going to be sans serif. Next, I'm going to target the sign up class. That is the sign up form class. So I'm going to give it a background image. So already I have a background image that I wanted to use, known as, this is the name of the background image that I wanted to use. I have renamed it as my BG. So firstly, I'm going to target the sign up form class. So I'm going to write dots. I'm going to give it a background image. So first, let me collapse this section so that we can have more space to work with. Click on this icon. So I wanted to target the background image. So the background image is going to be background image URL is going to be mybg.jpg. Don't worry, I'm going to see the background image showing on the screen right now. So I'm going to give it a width of 100%, then height of 100 viewport high. The background size is going to be cover, and the background position is going to be center. That everything can be well centered on the page. You see, this is the background image that I wanted to add. Now let's minimize it so that we can continue with our coding. So for the form, I'm going to give it a width of 300 pixels. Then I'm going to give it a box shadow of the following. We are done with the box shadow. We are going to give it a version of absolute. The top is going to be 50% in order to align it to the center. The left also is going to be 50%, 50%. Then I'm going to give it a transform, translate. Then it's going to be minus 50%, comma, minus 50%. You see, everything now has been aligned to the center. Then I'm going to give it a padding of 20 pixels, 20 pixels, that is space inside the border. Can you see? There is space inside the border. So after the padding, so I'm going to give it a background of transparent. The background is going to be transparent. Then I'm going to give it a backdrop filter of blur. Then it's going to be 20 pixels. That is in order to achieve the Glassmorphism effect. So can you see how it is looking glassy? Then I'm going to give it a border radius of 10 pixels so that we can have the rounded corner here. Can you see what is going on here? So let's view the full screen. This is what is going on so far. So let's continue. This time around, we are going to target the form and the h2 tag. That is the form and the title here. This title, that's what we wanted to target. We are going to give it a color of white. Then I'm going to give it a text align center. Can you see? Then I'm going to give it a margin of 10 pixels, top and bottom, left and right is going to be 0. I'm going to target the form and the inputs. So can you see, this is what I wanted to target, this input section. So I'm going to give it a width of 100%. Then I'm going to give it a padding of 30 pixel top, 10 pixel right, 10 pixel bottom, and 10 pixel left. Can you see? Then the background is going to be transparent as well. The border is going to be none. The outline is going to be none. The border bottom is going to be 1 pixel solid white. Can you see? We have this white border bottom. Then the color is going to be white. That is, the text color is going to be white. When we are typing there, it's going to be white. So for instance, if I wanted to type here, the color is going to be white. Can you see that the color is white? So that is the meaning of that line of code. Then the margin bottom is going to be 10 pixel. 10 pixel. So I can have some space at the bottom. Now we are done with the form input. Now let's target the placeholder. That is this placeholder. Let's target the placeholder. The color is going to be white. Then the font weight is going to be bold. Can you see that the placeholder has changed to white? Now let's target the btn class. That is, we wanted to target the button. The padding is going to be 10 pixel. That is 10 pixels top and bottom, left and right. The width is going to be 100%. The border radius is going to be 5 pixels. It's going to be 5 pixels. That is, we can have the border. The border is going to be none. The outline is going to be none as well. The color is going to be white. The font weight is going to be bold, so that the text can be bold. Then the font size is going to be 20 pixels. The background is going to be transparent, so that you can see what is going on underneath. Now, can you see what is going on? Imagine it's going to be 20 pixels top and bottom, then left and right is going to be auto. Then I'm going to give it a box shadow of 2 pixels horizontal axis, 2 pixels vertical axis, 5 pixels blur. The color is going to be black. Then I'm going to give it a comma. I'm going to give it another one, minus 2 pixels horizontal, minus 2 pixels vertical, 5 pixels blur, and the color is going to be white. Now let's tag the color. I'm going to give it another color. The color is going to be 2 pixels horizontal, 2 pixels vertical, 5 pixels blur, and the color is going to be white as well. I'm going to give it a comma, then another one, then this place is going to be minus 2 pixels horizontal, minus 2 pixels vertical, 5 pixels blur, and the color is going to be black. Can you see? This is how to achieve this effect. Then the cursor is going to be pointer. So when I hover on it, the cursor can change to pointer. This time around, I'm going to target the paragraph. So the paragraph, I'm going to give it a text align center, so that we can align this text to the center. Can you see? It has been aligned to the center. So after the text align center, I'm going to give it a color of white. Then I'm going to give it a margin bottom of 10 pixels. 10 pixels, so that we can have space in the bottom. Can you see? Then I'm going to target the paragraph and the anchor tag this time around. So I'm going to give it a color of white as well. So can you see? I'm going to give it a font weight of both. Then I'm going to remove the underline here. That is, this underline, I wanted to remove it. I'm going to give it a text decoration of none. So now it has been removed. We're done with this styling. So now let me give this button a transition effect. So after the cursor pointer, I'm going to give it a transition of 0.6 seconds is in out, so that when this button is over upon, it's going to transition smoothly. So now let's target the btn over. This when the button is over upon, so I want this effect to be applied. The background is going to be white. Then the color RGB. Then this color code 3,91,255. So that's the color code that I wanted to use. So now when I hover on this button, you can see this cool transition effect. Now let's view this sign up form in the full screen mode. Can you see? So this is the sign up form. This is how it looks like. And it is completely responsive. As you can see earlier on,